raise your hand if you ever had love-hate relationship with a person, place, or a thing. Wow, I can see few hand raised. I had similar hate-love relationship with this city, Shanghai. My adventure began in October 2018 when after rigorous process I was selected for 1 year international mission in Shanghai. A dream came true. My family was thrilled and terrified at the same time. My father was thrilled, saying, "Son, you made me proud. Nobody in our family went abroad for such a long time. Proud of you." On other hand, my mother was terrified. "Son, we would not be able to see you for a whole year. We will miss you." And how was I feeling? Having butterflies in my stomach. Why? Because going to the place of unknown, stepping out of my home for the first time. You see, I come from a small city, Indore, in India, and it was my first time on a plane. My parents' biggest fear wasn't that I would be lonely, but it was I would simply starve, being a lifelong vegetarian. So, what did they do? They pour their love into my belly by making food, other, like delicious food, till the visa process was completed. The last thing I saw at the doorway of my home was this 20 kgs of luggage, which I brought. Well, actually, there were two, but I could bring only one here. This, this bag was not just simply filled with love, but it was filled with strategy. A fortress of homemade snacks, uh, ready to eat mass food, and every pickles imaginable. I still remember when we were packing this bag, we were having a big checklist. Oh, did we put this? Did we put that? Did we put some rice? Did we put some toothpaste? Do they have soap in Shanghai? I say, I'm going in like one of the world's biggest cities. They would have everything. We don't need anything separate. I came to Shanghai and I was awestruck. That 1 hour drive from my Pudong airport to my hotel, I kept binge watching the city skyscrapers and layers of flyovers. I was like a child looking a new toy. My hometown, the tallest building would be here. In Shanghai, it was here. I was simply amazed. I checked in the room. I was more amazed to see that there is no fourth floor. I was feeling that I am walking into the future. But this wonder faded fast. The language was a wall, and food menus were a mystery. I would stare a picture of meat, unable to ask, "Do you have something without this?" I wasn't just missing my home, but I was missing my fundamental right of nourishing myself. I was living in the world beautiful cities where all the a world beautiful maze where all path leads to closed door. Seeing this, one day my boss asked me, "Let's have a dinner. Let me treat you some vegetarian food." I said, "Okay." He took me to some restaurant and he ordered some vegetarian dishes with rice. I was so excited that I would try something tasty, something delicious. But when the dish arrived, it was boiled vegetables with chicken pieces in it. I say, "Thank you, boss, but I cannot eat it. I am vegetarian and it has chicken pieces in the boiled vegetables." My boss called the waiter. He explained something to him. Waiter took the dish. After 1 minute, he bring back the same dish, just removing the chicken pieces from it. That day, I went home hungry. This bag became my lifeline. For lunch, I would eat boiled vegetables and homemade snacks from made by my mother from this bag. And for dinner, I would eat fries and ice cream. In just few months, I lost 20 kgs of my weight. My parents were so worried that they begged me come back home. I was living in the world's greatest cities, but I was yet shrinking away. This was the first time I hated Shanghai. I wanted to run back home, but can't because I have to fulfill my 1 year contract. I realized that something needs to change, and then change shouldn't come from some fancy restaurant. Change should come to learn something. So I learned a single character Su from translation app and went to a street vendor, show it to her. She looked at it, she looked at me, and she nodded with a smile, yes. The dish she gave me was something crispy on outside, soft on inside, and I thought like, okay, I should give it a try. I gave it a try, I gave it a bite, and oh my god, that jangbing was so delicious, spicy, savory. It was love at the first bite. The small street food that I ate was a victory for me, and it changed my perspective completely. I realized that a single character Su can be that powerful, that helpful, then how about I learn some magical spells? It will open a new horizon for me in Shanghai. So I started learning magical spell. Wobuchiro, I don't eat meat. Wobuchijidan, I don't eat egg. Wochila, I eat spicy. And voila, with this magical spell, I unlock cities' hidden gems like Langhua temples and tiny little alleys with more vegan cafes. I felt that I'm not learning a language here, but I'm learning my belonging to Shanghai. This was the first time I started loving Shanghai. The guy who was starving for first 6 months is now still thriving for past 6 years. Then I came to a question about myself after realizing entire scenario. What is the weight of love? What carries more weight? The 20 kgs of love that I brought from India, packed by my parents, or a single character Su, which opened a new horizon for me in Shanghai. I came up with a conclusion that both carries same weight. We cannot measure that. Why so? These 20 kgs helped me to feed my body when I was starving for first 6 months. And that single character, Su, helped me open a big horizon, big perspective in Shanghai, where I unlock lot of several things, and that feed my soul. The small town guy who was struggling, who was starving for first 6 months, is now still thriving after 6 years, and now can proudly say, Wo I Shanghai. Thank you.